So, this becomes a Djinn. This becomes a Djinn. Screw the counters. This becomes a Djinn. Screw the counters again. Alright. Now they need 2 answers, which is pretty improbable, you know? The heck is this, man? What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. I hope you're having the most wonderful freaking day. Hey, if you don't know, there's a new hype feature on YouTube. You need to go to the comments and swipe right. It's very hidden, but I want to find out if it actually helps the channel. So if you have done so already, maybe check it out. It would help me. And if we find out that it doesn't help at all, we will just never talk about it again. Also, we're still on our way to 44,444, so all the YouTube plugs are done now. Subscribe. And yeah, so enough with the yammering. Let's get into the clone. It never stops hammering. Oh my god. The only card I couldn't put in here because it was just not good enough was Clone Saga. But for the rest, we have such a cool, funny deck right here. So yeah, let's check it out. We are playing Mono Blue, as you can already see. And I started building this deck around Belion the Parched, or Aquaman, I forgot how it's called. Hydroman? I think it's Hydroman. So it's an elemental villain, 2/2, for like in blue colors, you know, double blue, that's why we're playing Mono Blue. And whenever you cast a blue spell, if this is a creature, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. As you might see in the first fight, I thought this was +1/+1 counters, but obviously not good enough. But at the end of your turn, this turns into a land. And it untaps. That is super, super good. So it's kind of ramp, you know? And you can also like attack in or whatever on turn 3, and then it will still go back to being an untapped land, and you will still have mana for counter spells. Very, very freaking cool. So I want to play with this and try it, you know? Also, making copies with, for example, Impostor Syndrome means that you get more lands. The more lands, the better. For stuff like, I don't know, for example, Console to Star Charts that cares about lands. So that is something that I absolutely wanted to try. And I did. Impostor Syndrome. This is the Spider-Man meme thing where they just look at each other and Spider-Man meme around. Whenever a non-token creature you control deals combat damage to player, you create a token. That's a copy, but it's not legendary. And that is very important because these are legendary. So if we get through with these, not legendary anymore, or we like played some spells during our turn, they don't want to block it, you know, just getting more lands. It's just more lands. But you know what? It's also very nice playing it with the Silent Hallcreeper. But we will get to that afterwards. First, we talk about the new cards as always. So, do we have anything here? Yes, Spectral Restitching, but we will talk about that later. Vazin, the two-faced Trickster, also makes copies of stuff of itself, but it will be called Vazin, which means that it doesn't care about the legend freaking rule. Plus, it's a villain. So we have these two, you know, you can copy this with this. You could also kind of discard it, but, you know, do you really want to discard it with your 3 steps ahead just to play it cheaper? I don't think so. You want to keep your 3 steps ahead. That is absolutely what you want to do. And once you know, attack in with this, you make a copy of what it already is. So that is also very, very nice. I added a Watcher on the road. On the road? This Mysteria, I think, I never drew this card and could play it, so I cannot really have an opinion about it. When this enters, you get a 3/3 blue illusion villain creature token for each non-token villain you control. So that means with this and this, you know, and then later on turning these into villains, we can have a lot of villains and just have a lot of illusions, which is very good. It's attackers, it's blockers, it's everything. And once this leaves the battlefield, of course, they're gone, but that is just how illusions works. But I want to try it out. Let's find out if it actually freaking works or not. So, how do we win with the deck? Well, it's a tempo deck, so we're doing stuff like, you know, getting a lot of flyers down, countering their stuff, getting in for a little bit of unblockable damage. So our main win con might be the Tempest Djinn, which gets +1/+0 for each basic island you control. So it can be a total of 21. These are not islands, so it will not grow bigger, just don't forget about that. And Tempest Djinn is just a very good target to copy as well, because 0-4 is a good booty, you know? So you can copy it with the Vazin, you can copy it with the Silent Hallcreeper. You put 2 counters on this the first time, the second time you copy it, bam, now you have Tempest Djinn. The funny part is, if you copy a Silent Hallcreeper, it will reset all the modes, which is insane. So if you, for example, have the Impostor Syndrome, now you make a copy of, you get a new Silent Hallcreeper because it's unblockable. Now that one will turn into a copy of the old one, a new one, you know, all of that jazz. It will just reset all of the modes, which is very good. But if you don't want to do this, you can just copy the Tempest Djinn, you know, and later on make yourself even more freaking Tempest Djinns with the Impostor Syndrome, which is very freaking nice. Of course, none of this has trample, but if you're playing something like Spectral Restitching, which can just exile creatures, doesn't care about yours, theirs, no matter what, you can do this and somehow get in for that last bit of damage. It's very good. We get cards with Console to Star charts, most broken 2-drop that ever existed for the freaking mono blue ever. Like, this is just insanely good. I think they're even playing it in Modern, they're playing it in Legacy, they're playing it everywhere. This is the kind of card. After we already had like one of the most broken sorceries of all time, you know? Just stock up, look at 5 cards, put 2 in your hand, it's just crazy. How do we survive against creature decks? Well, Aetherize. If we don't counter the stuff, we have Aetherize 3 times in here to just return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. We have Into the Flood Maw, which can also return creatures to their hand, so that is very nice. Tishana's Tidebinder. There is so many abilities that you can counter with this. So yeah, activated, triggered ability, that is all abilities there is. So if somebody, well, mana abilities are not like, but it doesn't matter. We never talk about those. If somebody plays this new Cairo deck and they bring back like the, what's his face, the Bringer of Doom or whatever it's called, you know, that 8 mana bat. God, whatever, you can just counter the trigger on the stack, so that is also very, very nice. And they will get nothing. You keep your board, it's very good, if you don't have the counter spells, you know? But you can also counter planeswalkers with this, you can counter life gain creatures with this. There's so many things that you can freaking counter with this. Even land destruction. If somebody wants to destroy your Mistrise Village, go ahead, counter this. I did it once on a tournament, it was the best day of my life. We have Phantom Interference, we have Spell Pierce, 3 steps ahead, it's very nice. We can protect ourselves with this. Did I forget it once or twice? Yes, because I never play with this, and I just straight up spaghetti forget about it. It's just crazy, it's just... Spaghetti forgetty is the worst kind of forgetty, so yeah. So thank you all so very freaking much. I hope you will enjoy. Check out the hype feature, that will help me out a lot. This is Clone. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those cloning games. Alrighty, we're up against Lilamore. Lilamore, what are you doing later? Lilamore. Belion the Parched. Oh yes, I want that. It's ramp. A lot of people don't understand it, but it's ramp. Okay. We do have the Aetherize, which is absolutely insane. Okay. Also, what is so nice about this? It cannot be removed by a... Oh, it can be destroyed, though. If they have a spell here to destroy it, that would be bad, as we say in the business. Come on, he's so thirsty. Don't do anything. Just have flash creatures. That is all you have, right? There he is, becoming a land. Boom! Boom! Turn into a land. You're the most beautiful land ever. You will never be parched again. You're an island now. But he doesn't stay an island for later, so that is a little bit bad. But we will see about this. Right now, I'm like, don't really care about anything they do. Consult the star charts. We could stock up here and then have 1 land open, but that doesn't feel too good. I will just attack in. And what the heck? I don't care about anything they do. I can just Aetherize them whenever. And back to being an untapped land. Look at it. It's untapped. Untapped. Oh my gosh. Parched? More like... insane. Okay. Do I let them play it all over again? Yes, right? Like, what is the harm here? I'll just consult the star charts, right? Yeah, I think that's the best idea. I wait until end of turn, of course. They're on 25. I will look at 4 cards, put 2 of them in my hand, and instant speed. This is one of the most brokenest cards they ever printed, and I really don't understand why. Silent Hallcreeper and another Aetherize is actually pretty good. Okay. And we got an Into the Flood Maw as well. So we're playing the land here. We're playing the little Silent Hallcreeper. This gets a counter. We're starting this now. Okay. I could give it another counter and still have a counter spell open afterwards. But they could just pay for it. But I think that's like the best thing we can do right now. Oh, it doesn't get a counter? Oh, until end of turn. Oh yeah, that's totally what I knew would happen. Totally what I knew would happen. I thought it gets a counter. Bruh. I said it's broken and here now I am. Oh. Well, that's very bad, as we say in the business. Seam rip. It's even worse. Even worse. Okay, but I mean, you know, they just play all of their stuff and that's it. Like, what is going to happen anyways? Just let him tap out. Okay, we have the 3 steps ahead here. Like, right now I'm not taking too much damage. I would just stock up. I will get another land and another Silent Hallcreeper. But I'm not playing the Hallcreeper yet. Just in case they have another Seam Rip. So as long as you don't play the ley line, exactly. Yeah, that's like what I was just about to say. As long as they don't have the audacity to play that ley line, we good. Alright, they get to Scry though, which might be good for them. We will see. We will see. We do have enough Aetherizes for everything, so I'm fine with that. Silent but creepy. Pass the turn. Essence Channeler. I mean, the thing is that I really don't care. Because, I can just Aetherize them later. I will take a last hit here one more time. How much does this cost? 4. Okay. I will just make a copy out of my Hallcreeper. I take 4 here. End of turn, Hallcreeper copy. Very good. We like that. And then, do you do anything else? No? Alright. Yes, please do a copy. Autopay? Indeed. Please don't destroy this. That would be very anticlimactic for me now. Consult the star charts, it's pretty insane. So we can attack in freely because, you know, no damage and all of that shebang. What are we choosing? Brockhart? Brockhart? We don't care about the life yet. I do need to put on some music, though. Where is music? This is music. And the Yodel song is on here. Alright. And then we end the turn. So, if this becomes a copy of this, does it get new abilities? Are we doing it for science? Yay, science! Do I have 7 mana? Yes. I do have 7 mana. Kinda wanna, like, counter that. Because they take the token, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. If they do have another counter, there's nothing I can do about it, so yeah. What you gonna do? You're going to combat. Gaining some more sweet life. Pass into attacks. Attacking with everything, because they don't know any better. Aetherize. All the creatures going back to hand. We can do this all day long, baby. all day long. Essence Channeler is back. Do you think they're able to lose life? No. Is this non-token? Two counters, and then we make a copy. Copy that can actually block. Alright, Ruin Lurker bet. Maybe we're not even blocking here. There's a chance that we are not even... Oh my god, what are they taking though? This. Alright. It would have been nice to have a Tishana's Tidebinder now. We're not blocking here. We're not blocking here at all. No. I'm taking 3, because I'm a mad lad. Okay. We are attacking in. There will be something, right? I wonder what will happen now. If this resets. Does it reset? It does reset! How much mana do I have? 8. I can just end the turn here and see what they do. I still need to be careful, like... This is our last Aetherize, you know? Can I afford not to do anything? Yes. So we will get this back, which will reset it. What a game. Really need a big creature here. They're still not learning, okay. And that's not my fault. This Sheltered by Ghosts will just like fizzle into thin air. And I'm getting my dude back. Alright. I should be able to find a Djinn soon, you know? I'm very positive about that. A Djinn would be very good. No, but more Impostor Syndromes. Well, stock up is very good. We don't care about the Impostor Syndrome right now. And the 3 steps ahead is also very good. They get to scry. Another console to star charts. Well, we draw some cards first. And then we will see about this. What a stupid deck this is, man, I have to say. Put 2 counters. Draw a card. Draw a card. Tishana. The dude here. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Am I using the stock up here? Yes. Yes, I am. There's the Djinn and the Djinn. So we're playing 1 Djinn, right? And then we keep up our counter spell. Seems about right. Okay. Alright, we will have an army of Djinns here very soon. We will have an army of Djinns here very, very soon. Another Vanguard. But I can just, like, react to the trigger of the Essence Channeler, right? Valorous Stance. I would like to interrupt you doing that. Counter that? Yes. We had to. So this will get 2 counters, but that's fine. Because they would put the counters somewhere, and then they're gone, you know? That will never happen again then. And if they don't do it now, it will be gonzo. They had to, yeah. Now they put it on the Ruin Lurker bet, but I just play another Djinn that I don't know about. I have Tishana's Tidebinders as well if I need to, but I also have this. This is a very insane game. A very, very insane game, my friends. We will have a lot of Djinns here right now, right? But they will be tapped. How much mana do I have left? 7. So. This becomes a Djinn. This becomes a Djinn. Screw the counters. This becomes a Djinn. Screw the counters again. Alright. Now they need 2 answers, which is pretty improbable, you know? The heck is this, man? The heck is this? Alright. What do you have in your hand? Halia. Well, there you won't like what I'm doing now. Yeah, it loses all abilities, will it? And they scoop the army of DJINNS. Oh, what an insane game. Get out of here. We're up against Yunzon. Yunzon. Opponent goes first. I do not like it, but our hand is kind of cheeks, so we're keeping it. Just hope that they're not doing too much on turn 2. Okay, we even got the restitching now. That we don't need. I think this will just be a very control against control kind of style. Let's find out what they're doing here. Survey. That it could be artifacts. It could be hardcore control. Outta Here is standard legal? I don't think so, right? Wasn't it Dominaria United or something like that? Ending the turn here. Console to star charts get a land. I don't think they will do anything about this. Maybe their own console to star charts. Belion the Parched. It is kind of a land. It cycled out, right? Yeah, I knew it. Alright, let us see if they let it happen. No more lies. Okay, so they're just hardcore counter spell deck. And we're like losing out here because we don't have a land in hand. Ah, they have more land. They're winning. Well, I mean, we can play everything we have here. What are they doing then, you know? We just counter their shenanigans. Exactly like this. Can I do both? No. Did it find a land here? So, they thought they could get some value, but they couldn't. I'm going all in on this. They have another counter spell they wanted to use here, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Perfectly fine with me. We have another Phantom Interference. How much did this shenanigan cost? 4. Alright. The Djinn? Would be nice if I had more lands, but I don't. Another Meringue. We need to counter this as well. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Another Silent Hallcreeper is very nice. This will help us find lands, right? Right? A third No More Lies? Nice. No more nice. If I had one more land, I could play the Djinn and protect it, or even like protect the counter spell shenanigans, you know? Oh, that is bad. Oh, that is good. Alright. No more lies with card draw, right? 3 steps ahead. Yes, this is what I meant. Well, you were too greedy, my friend. You knew I had this card, and you didn't do anything about it. So, yeah. Get bejazzled. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Get straight up bejazzled. Playing the Silent Hallcreeper here. See if they have more stuff. Gosh, this Belion is so good against control decks. So good. Right, ending the turn. Now I have the Tishana's Tidebinder to Tidebinder their Restless Anchorage here if I want. Pinnacle Star Cage. Can also Tidebinder that, right? I will try. I will try. No, you know what? I will try to do this. Because it will be better than if they counter this. If they counter this, that's kind of fine with me. Okay. Alright. Nothing happens. Very good. Oh my god. Sheesh. Sheesh. Rest in peace. Do I care about that? Not at all. Straight up, not at all. Okay. This is an insane matchup. This is like just 2 blue mages staring at each other, and it's interesting to say the very least. We cannot do too much here, so I will just attack in first. Draw a card. Please don't be a land. It is a land. Or maybe that's alright. Maybe it is alright. Ending the turn. So, board wipe would be quite annoying. Yes, okay. I cannot do anything about that. We're still getting in there, though. Especially like this. I will let my pants down for one turn. Let us see if they have a counter spell or no. Do you? They have a Get Lost. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we do have a Tishana's Tidebinder to flash in, you know? We're taking one hit here now. That's only one hit. And what's the worst that could happen? It will help them thin out their deck, though. And next turn, when they do this, I can just... The stock up? Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible news. Terrible news. Okay. That's so bad, because we have a Tishana's Tidebinder in hand. 3, 6, 8, they have 2 more lands than we do, and they would just have, like, gotten the best things they could have gotten here. Alright. We do this, right? Our own stock up? Oh my god, the game is back on. Tempest Djinn. Spell Pierce is too late, right? But Tishana's Tidebinder is still pretty nice here. Alright, what's on top? Yes, please. Oh my god. Alright, we will force them into another board wipe here. Because we get another Tishana's Tidebinder, which is pretty darn nice. Okay. Boom. We cannot counter anything. Oh, it gets the old art style. Yo, Morgoth! Pretty unique gameplay from a Azorius player. I mean, it is what it is, you know? Another stock up here. That is still fine. We can flash in another Tishana later. You know, later. There it is. Day of Judgment. Can I return my own stuff? No. I can't. So, what's next? To get lost on this? Alrighty. Okay. How many counter spells do I have left? 2. Can I just do this? I think I can. Alright, ending the turn here. Overlord of the Mistmoors. Is this a creature? Like, can I counter the ability? Yes, I can counter the ability. Oh, yes, I can. Do they have a counter spell themselves? Doesn't look like it. Do you think they have a third board wipe, though? They do? Okay. Well, that's unexpected, to say the very least. That was very unexpected, to say the very least. Okay. Alright. Am I returning this? Can I return this? Yes. Let's do it. I don't want him to get any advantage here, and the map tokens are actually good advantage. It's just a fish land. Another stock up. And another Tempest Djinn. They don't have anything here, so that's very good. So we do attack in. They make a fish that cannot block, so they're just like taking even more damage here. Very nice, I like it. I would draw a card. Consult the star charts again. How much mana do we have after this? 5. I would just use this. Consult the star charts. That is fine. I would just have to counter whatever they do afterwards, you know. I will not get 2 cards, but that is also still fine. If I do get a counter, I'm super happy about it. Elspeth. Let's try to find a counter. They don't have anything, right? Bro-tato, man. Bro-tato. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Bro-tato. Let's try to get, like, some sort of protection. Brother, what is this? Is this the revenge of the Bro-tato? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Do I care? No. Yes, give it back to me. Could have returned it to my hand, but not play anyway, so what's the big whoop? Then we play the land. How much ward does this have? 6. Still getting in it for 3, brother. Still getting in it for 3. Unblock a bow. Unblock a bow. You think their last card in hand is a counter spell? Why did I not take the land that makes things uncounterable is beyond me. Alright. They're thinking about returning it to my hand. They're thinking about it. Oh, they're drawing a card. That's also very smart, actually. Okay. Now we're a Djinn. Now we are a Djinn. Now we are 2 Djinn. I will keep this in my hand. They don't need to know about it. Do you think... Oh, baby! We are slamming foods left and right! People, come knocking at my door! And I will open up and I will be like, bruh, you are doomed! Because if the master of Mono Black puts on his Mono Blue suit, you are dude. That is the worst wrestling PM that I've ever seen. I mean, you know, timing out my mod for saying we encounter a 3rd mono red is just like the right thing to do here, my friends. Just the right thing to do. Oh, my lord, Grimace! Yes, Grimace. I like the hand. I do. Mod abuse? I mean, it's literally my channel. You're not doing that. Not before I get my counter spell up and ready. That's very good. I mean, we're not countering the Llanowar Elf. That much is clear. Okay. Maybe it was a break a leg kind of thing? Nah. We know exactly what it was. We all know exactly what it was. We all know. Okay, I mean, we don't have an answer to anything anyways here. So we're getting this. And we're getting this. Pretty good, if you ask me. Oh, wait, what are you? What is this now? Oh, you have another one. Yeah, that's fine. This is also fine. Ooh, this is even freaking better. So I'm playing this. And then I will still have 4 lands, which is good. If they don't do anything here, I can still get myself a Consult the Star Charts for 6, because this turns into a land. So very, very good. Pesh wants to know if you time him out, it removes this... Oh, I mean, hey, maybe you can give it back to him, but ain't much I can do about it, right? I'm just drawing some cards here. What is happening? Impostor Syndrome is very good. More Silent Hallcreepers as well. Ooh, this is also very nice. So we're doing this. Turning this into a copy of this. And then we will have 3 mana still left. Is that what's correct here? Yeah, that is what is up. Okay, Tishana's Tidebinder is still Tidebinding. Now we can play the Impostor Syndrome? Question mark? No, right? What do they have the Monument for? It confuses the living bejesus out of me. So we do have 3 here. These get bigger. Then we attack in. They go. Tishana's Tidebinder or to Consult the Star Charts. I mean, he will learn his lesson. Can he still watch us, though? Can he still watch us? That is what I want to know. Can Pashman still see us? Mono blue isn't a real deck. I mean, we're doing 3-2 right now with it, and it's looking pretty good here as well. Okay. Another land and the Phantom Interference. So... we're playing these Silent Hallcreepers. Alright. I mean, I'm not attacking in. Like, that would just be unsmart. Unsmart as heck. Okay. All we need to do is to find a return creature to hand and we win, you know? That's like all there is to. They still haven't discarded anything. No blocks. This will be big enough next turn. Which is nice. My turn. Alright, how much do we have then? Enough. Yes. Then we can start to build our army. This is so stupid, man. This is so incredibly stupid. Yo, Kinder Malo GT, thank you for the follow. We should be able to draw some power here soon, right? Like something that gives me, something that gives me a return creature to hand things. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Hey, if they're attacking, I would just block it. Like, what even is this? I do have another one where this came from. I do have another one where this came from. We're blocking here like this. Taking 3, though. That's no bueno. That is kind of... Can I counter that? Yes, I can, right? No. Did you have the mana for it? Yo. Yo. That is kind of insane. What can I counter here? Well, it doesn't even really matter. I won't counter it anyways. I'll just counter this. I can still use an Aetherize, you know? I can still use an Aetherize. Am I dead? Well, let's just draw a bajillion cards, right? I think I just screwed myself slightly. But I'm getting a lot of creatures. As long as I cannot draw cards, I will just do this. Draw card. Come on, be cool, game. The game is so cool, man. The game is so freaking cool, man. Okay, alright. Yeah, we're back in business, man. Submit 0. We are back in business, man. Alright. Okay. Sheesh. A console is not a creature or anything, so it will just like... They don't even have the mana for it, right? No, they don't. What you gonna do now, my friend? What you gonna do now? Why can I not play this? Oh, because I already played something and I cannot play anything either. She just cannot play anything either. How much does this cost? Wait! They do have enough? But I can just counter it, right? Oh my god, what is this game? What is this game? Oh my god. What is this game? Bro, Every single game is so intense with this deck. As long as you're not mono red slamming me on turn 3, this is just madness, brother. Madness. Get out of here. I cannot believe you, Pashman. Backseat Gaming in the DMs. I love you so much. I can't wait until you're back. He's back, he's back. Alright, opponent goes first here, right? This is the best animation for a pet ever, by the way. Yes. Sliver it up. Alright, Don the Bargler. Could we startler the game? Are you here? Should I bring back the poll? Let's bring back the poll. New poll. Is it hard to play a land? Hard to play a land turn 1. So we play a land, we pass. Yes. No. Maybe. I want to give people a chance. The poll will only go for like 2 minutes. That's it. Alright, what are we up against here? Can we get Belion down or nay? Yo, McCloud and Mamir. Welcome. Alright, this not getting counters, by the way, is super whack. Alright. Interesting. You think they have an answer to this one as well? Oh, they don't even have a mana. Okay. We have returned from being abused by an evil baby? How do you even get abused by a baby? Like, what? I mean, we're just trying here. We're doing our best. But they have another one, like... How do they always have 2 of them? I mean, we got 2 of them as well, so what am I even complaining about? But it's crazy, you have to admit. Here comes the stock up. Stoccapo. Stoccoapo. Maybe they're afraid for it. Oh my gosh, okay. Multiversal Passage. What are the polls doing for lands? Is it hard to play a land? Yes, 36%. No, 36%. Maybe 27%. We do have Tishana. We can counter this sucker. Alright, and we will bring in this just to put on some pressure, you know? You get abused by a baby when it comes up and snatches you, uses your hair. So if I countered this now... It should work, right? And they don't even get an activation out of this, so that's also very nice. You think they also have a third, like, Lightning Helix here? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. You're just making more. Why not, you know? So, the poll went 50-50 on yes or no. That's insane to me. What you got? 5 colors? Ultima? Bro, what? I'm out of cards. And I draw a land. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Absolutely, like, exactly what you want to see here, you know? You're making an otter. And they have to stock up. Bro, what a start. What a start for them, and what a bad start for us. That is a third of our lands in the first 14. You never want to see that. Oh, green is missing. Yes. Oh my god. I will see. If I don't draw anything here, I might just pass the game. Okay, that's... pretty good. Let us see what they cook up here. Let us just see. Another stock up. Yeah, they never come alone. How high is it? They could have used this now, right? They had another instant of sorcery. You're not mod anymore. Oh no. Lands, am I right? He does say. That's correct. Lands, am I right? Why didn't he use the storm? Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad. They could have had storm here. Now imagine my next draw is just an Aetherize and then a stock up and we win. Later it would be pretty funny, you have to admit. Why am I still here? Hey, this is content, bro. This is straight up fire content, man. Do they get me here? Still not. Okay. By the way, all four... Oh, no, it's not. I predicted this. I predicted this. I predicted that this would happen. I said, Aetherize into stock up, win the game. Wouldn't that be funny? I said these exact words. And one part of the prophecy is already being fulfilled. You cannot fool me here. I know everything and nothing. Oh my god, they just discarded this, which means that they have another one. How much mana do I have? Enough. I can just do this twice. What's the big whoop? They return this to my hand, right? That is what it does? Yes. How about it deals 4 damage? Oh, okay, they can just also counter it. I played around the revelation. That is what I did, you know? Oh, I could still have made it uncounterable. It doesn't matter. Come on, just deal the damage, brah. I could have still made it uncounterable. Well, it doesn't really matter. Because... Oh, they couldn't have played Jessica Revelation as well. Okay. Frenemy. Frenemy. Oh my lord, Grimace. Yes, Grimace. Let us see where this leads us. Belion turn 2 is very good if you have a freaking Flood Maw. And I do have a freaking Flood Maw. Let's go, baby. Meringue. Interesting. Okay. Are we playing the Djinn? Yes, because we still have the Into the Flood Maw. So, what's the big whoop? Island. Djinn. 3/3. Attack in. Deal 3 damage. Be happy with our life choices. Let's go, baby. Sadly, this is not an island, but it wouldn't even matter. Are they Caballero? There is a huge chance that they are. But I don't even want to know. We're just slamming in there. See what we can do. If they are a Caballero, this will survive, which is pretty darn nice. And we were 1 land away from getting Impostor Syndrome, and here we are. Impostor Syndrome. Meringue? Meringue River Rajang, is that you? Oh my. Oh, they're just Reanimator here, right? Oh my, okay. What? Are you tired of a stupid player? Oh, che cazzo! Va fuori da qui. That was the ultimate spaghetti. That is not a dwarf, that is a goblin. Oh. Grimace! Yes, Grimace, you can make ward, ignore it. Okay, that's insane. I like that. Must say, huge fan. So we can go Hallcreeper, Djinn, or maybe stock up, we will see. If our opponents ever show up. By the way, I got the Fleam. I'm not even certain that I ever did a draft, you know? Well, I did do a draft in the early access, right? I think they just sent the Fleam to everybody, right? Is that what happened? They were just like, you know, we forgot to send the Fleam, so here's the Fleam for everybody. Is this just happened? I'm pretty certain. Did our opponent fall into the toilet? That is like a German thing to say. If you're like very long in the bathroom, somebody will knock at the door and ask you if you fell into the toilet. It's not a joke, I swear, people do that. I don't know why, but it's just like their thing, you know? Oh, the Watcher of the, on the road, that is like our plan once we get a lot of the dudes, you know, of the islands. We have the same in France. T'es tombé dans la toilette. We asked if you drowned in the toilet. Really, that is a little too much, right? What's that, a little bit too much? Maybe. But if we can get like a copy out of this, I'm very happy. If we can't, then I'm very sad. You have that in the USA as well? Is that just asking people if they have fallen into the toilet international? Like, what do they do in the part of the world where the toilet is just like a hole in the ground? Where you have to keep like 2 sticks to not fall into it. Will people then ask, did the sticks break? Did the sticks break and you fell into the toilet? Is this what people call toilet humor? I don't know, man. I'm lost. Carlos the Dwarf as well. Carlos the Dwarf is lost as well. Little squee. Maybe I should play the Fibblebip if they're like, you know, lost. They're holding like the little mask. What is this? I don't know. It's like a little thing. They have horror stories of monster dragging you in the toilets over there, if I remember. Where? Over there, where? I didn't name any country specifically. We're doing this. Was it a villain? Okay, good game, my friend. Whatever. I'm keeping this in. Just because of the toilet humor. Get out of here. Symphilipex. 2 paid actors in a row, right? Clip it. Oh, my lord. Grimace. Yes, Grimace. We have a Belion. That's very, parching. Parch amazing. Like, we can use the console to star charts. This is so good that it turns into a land with the console to star charts. Like, bro. Really. And the art is insane. Let me disappear for a second. Look at it. Oh, chat is still here. Well, you have to look at the small picture then. I'm still under the water. Every single person lets us wait so long. Ah. They finally appeared. Island, go. You lost the sword for today. You wished upon me another mono red. That is what you did. So I will keep up my Phantom Interference because I'm pretty darn certain that they have the double dude and I don't want that to happen. How do I do that even? Mod actions. Mod comments. Block Pashman. Oh yeah, right, you expected it. You wished it. Here it says you're a moderator. Pashman is a moderator of Malone's channel is what it says. So live with it. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Town greeter. I don't want that to happen. Your graveyard will stay empty. Like your brain! Please give me a land here. Well, that is indeed a land. Well, we just countered the dude then. This is fine. This is fine. We are a land now. We are a land. We are the children. We are the parched, even though we aren't water elemental. Does it make sense? No. Does it have to? No. You need refresh. Just tell me what I need to do. Like, do I add mod? Oh, they use human here. That sucks. So, we don't have a removal for this. They still need to discard stuff. You can still counter the Tidebinder doing something, right? Yeah, we will see about this. This is getting a little slightly dangerous here, I feel like. Bro, they're the slowest player that actually does something. The worst. Every timer goes to timeout with them. Ah, they're here. They finally decided to do something. Alright. What are you discarding? What are you discarding? Yeah, you have this. So what is in here? A Quack Feast? Pfft. Okay. I'm not attacking in. I need to land, actually, because we're missing lands. Ending the turn. But now I do have a good blocker here, which is good. And this doesn't care about the dude, you know? It really doesn't. They have another Quack Feast. I mean, why would they not have one? Maybe they thought that I don't have creatures. They just have the Bitter Triumph here. Alright. That's fine with me. Well, it's not fine, but it's okay. We just attack in, use the console to star charts, refill. We're still on 17, so the heck do I care? We don't have anything in here. I just need to keep him from getting stuff in there, you know? Oko the ringleader. Are you crazy? Are you insane? They must be insane. So we do this for tempo reasons. They want to block here, I'm totally fine with that. They do attack in here, oh my god. You know what, screw this, no blocks. I have way more power than you do. So we're doing this now. To attack in with a little bit more. Aetherize, amazing. Is Spectral Restitching something that I want here? I don't think so, I think it's this. Now we slam in for 5. Okay. So Aetherize is just generally very good, you know? They wipe the board, the town greeter. Okay. Oh, they have 2 of them in there. Well, we will see about that. Bit of Triumph again? Okay. We would be dead after this. Let's make certain that we have at least 1 blocker here. And the Aetherize still open. In the worst case, you know? They're attacking in. They're making a new octopus. No. Do you think they're playing their dude now? If not, I just do this again next turn, you know? There it is. Caballero. Caballera. I'm also getting creatures back, right? So the heck do I care? I have Silent Hallcreeper in here. That's just super good. You just... Why did they do this? They're the only ones suffering the consequences. Bro. Why would you do this? Is there another Caballero in here? Not even. I'm so, like... Wow. So wow. Okay, my turn indeed. I do attack in with the Silent Hallcreeper. Draw a card. Are they playing counter spells? I should not concern myself with that. I will just pass to end the turn here. They don't play counter spells, right? I don't need to be coy about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is so expensive. Get another Caballero. That's it, right? Like, there's no dudes in here. What is there? In the Kiora? Good luck with that. This cannot be countered, bruh. This cannot be countered, bruh. What you gonna do? Destroy your own creature? Do that. They do that. Okay. All back to hand. What a freaking game, yo. What a game, man. That they had exactly another bit of triumph. You know, they already played 2. They already played 2. So please give me an Aetherize to make this game fair. Otherwise, it's just like the most unfairest pile of garbage ever, man. Like, bro, they really had another one as a security measure. That is very lucky. Very, very lucky, man. Yeah, okay. Pff, good game. Good game. Oh, my lord. Yo, Morrigan, how you doing? They really had a 3rd one. It's not like, you know... They're running 4, okay, but, you know, to have all 3 of them is very long. I'm just... Oh, that was just, like, the only way out I had. The only way out. Alright, we're up against Silent. Look, they got the Fleam as well. I think they just sent the Fleam to everybody that didn't even ask. I forgot to switch the deck. Well, Crimmers! Yes, Crimmers. It doesn't matter. We're still doing it. Life gain. Okay, we have a good track record against life gain. Especially if we have Tishana's here. Essence Chanolaire. Okay. Annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. We are attacking in... Gonna put down the counters. Ending the turn. So here comes the... Yeah, they have it. They do have the thing. The life gain thing, you know? The sheltered by ghosts. Sheltered by the ghosts. Halia. Okay. Do you have another Sheltered by Ghosts? That would be very sad. Well, if they do have a Sheltered by Ghosts. Hinterland Sanctifier, alright. And a Leonin Vanguard. Well, I still think we dodged a bullet there, you know? I still think we dodged a giant freaking bullet there. Because they're kind of out of cards. I would play the Tempest Djinn. I guess. Yes. We're still attacking in. Drawing a card. Another land. It's not even half that bad. Because we need our Djinns to be junky. Chunky? Did I say junky? My body's having me watch his dog today. Yo, nice. Demo field on turn 2. Do you really need that? Do you really want that? So this is still not happening, bruh. Alright, they're going full on Ruin Lurker bet power here. Do you have it? They do have it. That's the wrong thing to take, bruv. That is the wrong thing to take. No blocks. I do have more where this comes from. And I'm not scared to use it! Alright, so this will turn into a 7/6 Djinn now. Let's have this here. And then we can consult the star charts. I don't know if I want to do this. It depends on what they're doing here. We can just go all in with the Halia and just draw a card, you know? Which is fine. But they need to attack in and, like, give up on a creature, which is also fine. Oh, they don't have to. They don't even have to. Are they still attacking in, though? I think I have to do this. Vazin? Yeah, that is exactly what we want to see here. So I get one card. How much mana do we have? 6. We are passing a turn here, because we can 4+... we cannot, but we can draw cards at least. Leyline of Hope, that ain't gonna happen, my friend. Can we? We can! Oh my god, we can. Alright, we need to, like, build up this castle in the air. Counter and copy. Yeah, how did I miscount? Wait. That is 5. Oh yeah, it's a total of 6. Okay, yeah, I get it. I do get it. Halia doesn't give him any value, though, so that's very, very good. We would have been super screwed here if they had this. Super screwed. Another land. Brother Roni. Brother freaking Oni. So I would say this is stalemate AF. I mean, we're on what? 9 lands here, 8 lands in the first 15? That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, what you got here? Maybe not as Sheltered by Ghosts, but that won't even help him too much. I didn't even want to play this deck anymore. I think if I would have played Mono Black, I would have had a better chance here. But would I have played the same person is my question. They're thinking long and hard about what they want to do here, but right now, I don't know, man. There's a lot of cards that can win me the game. The Watcher on the Road? No, not that one. Aetherize? Not even. Stock Up would be good. Consult the star charts. Spectral Restitching, which we have only one of, though. But still, would be nice. Hinterland Sanctifier is back. They're just going for the card draw here, which makes sense. I would do the same. Maybe they're not. Oh, they do have another Sheltered by Ghosts coming down. Alrighty. They need to take the Tishana's Tidebinder. They're taking this one. Alright. They're taking this one. Okay. That is insanely good. Let's just do it now. There's literally no reason not to do it now. Aetherize. How much mana do we have? I didn't play a land yet. And the Stock Up. I think that's the best thing to do here. And we just attack in with these. Use the Aetherize on the swing back. I think that's pretty darn good. They block like this. They block like this. I mean, it does make sense. But I can also still pretty much take a hit here, right? How much is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little too much. I could block though, but not efficiently. But if they just attack in here... play the land first to see one more card. You're absolutely correct about that. I should have done that. That brings him exactly to 28. They would just swing in with everything. And then we Aetherize. Nice! Much obliged, my friend. Much obliged. Ye freaking ha, baby. Ye freaking ha. Good game. Good game. We even drew the perfect top deck. Like, what even is this? What even is this? We have enough. Yes. I almost was about to do some math. Oh my lord! Can I have the deck list? Yes! Exclamation mark deck! Check it out! Check it out! Every single game was insanity. I hope you enjoyed it. I like Mono Blue a lot. And yeah. We had Mono White yesterday, we had Mono Green not too long ago. Mono Blue today, what's next? I don't know, you tell me. I mean, there is a reason the channel has the name it has. But hey, we will find that out tomorrow. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons and members, and of course my sponsor, Ultimate Guard, and of course my other sponsor that will be arriving on the screen very, very soon, right? I was wrong. Square, come on, Squaros. We're doing giveaways with Squaros until all of my Squaros that I have in the box back there are gone. Not these one. These will remain. Maybe. We will see. If I get more Squaros, I will give them out. I also have some more Ultimate Guard stuff, so join the live streams. Come over there. We're hanging out on the Purple app, so if you wanted to hang out on there, win some stuff. I'm shipping internationally. I don't care. You support me, I will support you. That is all there is to. Hey, if you are still here, please put a little Tempest Malone down below in the comments. I would appreciate it very freaking much. And remember, my friend, that if you are waking up tomorrow morning and said beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.